Hi, and welcome back to the Soul Shift channel. Yesterday, I realized that how easy it is to use excuses without even knowing it, especially when it comes to increasing one's frequency. When I started my journey, I was very lost. I have spoken about the stone in my pocket and how hard I found it to actually accept this simple thing. It was mind-blowing, annoying, extremely frustrating. I really buried my head deep in the sand, thinking, no, it cannot be just me. It must be something else. I must have some issues. I must have some kind of diagnosis. There must be something wrong. It must be someone else's fault, my parents, my upbringing, whatever really. I don't care. But it cannot only be me fixing this. It was horrible, to be honest. It was so much easier to find someone or something else to blame, so that I didn't have to take the responsibility for all my problems. Well, unfortunately, there is no one else to blame, nor will someone else come and save me. No one. There will be no knight on the big white horse who will come and fix all my problems. I simply have to do it myself. When this started sinking in, I began finding all kinds of other excuses for why I couldn't start and why I didn't feel good. But in the end, it all came down to me, myself, and I. No one else. With that said, once I started taking steps towards a shift toward my life purpose, so much help came from all over the place, from the most unexpected places, people, nature, the spiritual world. There was so much around me that started showing me my path. I just had to let go of the excuses. I had to realize that the only person in the whole world who can fix my life, my purpose, and my alignment with my soul is me. This part of my journey, which was quite a few years ago now, was quite dark. There were more difficult moments than easy ones. Excuses, they come in many different shapes. And one of the hardest part is actually realizing that I was using excuses. One very common thought was, when I get a new job, everything will be fine. Or when I have money, then I will do this or that. The list can be very, very long. And they are all reasons for not being able to move forward. But once I started taking action, small actions, and put the excuses aside, just taking one tiny little step, it could be anything, even as simple as realizing that it was an excuse. Not waiting for something else to happen before starting. And the question then I used could be, if you already had that new job, what would you do? Slowly, very slowly, I managed to change my path. And the brighter moments became a little bit more frequent. I also realized an action can simply be to increase your frequency. And here I believe that gratitude has been one of my most important actions, because it helps me feel more content as a whole, and it becomes easier to see life as it really is. And of course, excuses will always be part of my life. Sometimes they are not excuses at all. They are actually part of my journey. They are things that I don't really want to do, have to do, or need to do. So the important part is simply to be aware of the difference. Thanks for today. Take care. Bye bye.